We are here, or I'm here. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of the Sweet Seat Podcast. In this episode, we've got the NBA trade deadline special. Let's talk Nugget basketball. Let's talk around the NBA. Let's start with the Denver Nuggets. But I do want to start out the show and say, wow, what a statement win last night by the Denver Nuggets. You win with only 7 players. And Jokic stepped up big time, showing why he's the NBA. He's a superstar. And then Jamal Murray stepped up. Gary Harris was 0 for 13. He needs to get it together. He needs to get hot if the Nuggets are going to go anywhere. But we will talk Nugget basketball. But let you know, and you say the Nuggets won with 7 players. Well, after their win on Tuesday against the Portland Trail Blazers, the Denver Nuggets, and a 12-player mega deal. The trade went down with Houston Rockets and Timberwolves and the Atlanta Hawks to the Denver Nuggets. In this trade, the Atlanta Hawks get Clint Capella, and then the Timberwolves. Let's check this out, y'all. Let's go with this trade. Give me a second as I pull it up here. Pull it up here where the Nuggets made that. Let's talk about this. Here we go. So, in this trade, the Denver Nuggets. Let's talk about, since I'm a Nuggets fan, let's talk about who they got, okay? The Nuggets got Shabazz Napier, which they traded today to Washington for. Never heard of Jordan McKee. So here's the trade, and I'll go back to the Nuggets here. So Houston received Robin Tinkerbell, who they traded to Memphis, and they got traded to, and Clint Capella got traded to the Hawks. But like Beasley's gone, and Juancho or Herman Gomez. The Nuggets got Noah. Oh yeah, and then I also Timberwolves got Evan Turner, Napier, Kidda, Betts, DePaul, Joe Green, who's going to be waived, so he won't see playing. She won't see him playing in like Vondrage and a first-round pick. So that's the. And then the Nuggets didn't get a lot that I was hoping for. I mean, you're getting traded Malik Beasley, who. You had to get something for him. I mean, he's going to be a free agent at the end of the year. He declined. I guess he wants to be a starter. So, and then you lose Juancho. So 2 guys that really was key to the Nuggets bench. I'm going to miss them lots. We'll see what Dopey or whatever, Dupa, Keta, and John McKee and Noah Fonch bring to the table. Hopefully those guys can come off the bench and, just help the Nuggets win. Continue to win the way they're playing. That statement win that game last night. So now they will be out in action Saturday. So good to see those guys, see what they can do. But I'm really disappointed in the Denver Nuggets, though. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, everybody around here in Denver was thinking, go after the big fish, go after Drew Holiday, which I thought they were gonna pull the trigger, but trade deadline came and passed, and they didn't pull the trigger. And Pelicans stand pat not trading Drew Holiday. I think that was a mistake. I really think that the Pelicans should have traded him to the Denver Nuggets. I mean, Drew Holiday should have came here for Gary Harris and first-round pick straight up. And we would have had Drew Holiday. I mean, it would have helped our three-point shooting, which we didn't get a shooter. We didn't get a deadly shooter that you really need, and a guy who could help you in the playoffs. So we'll see what the Nuggets go here. You still got Monte Morris. You still got Michael Porter Jr. And you've got Mason Plumlee. You've got Paul Millsap. These guys coming back from injury. And also you've got PJ Dozier, who really had a big shot last week at the end of the third quarter against the Jazz, who I thought when he shot it, it looked kind of like a Kobe shot. I did tweet him at the end of the game and let him know, but he never tweeted back. I hope he took it as a good compliment. today. And so now you come in here, and hopefully what the Nuggets did, hopefully that's going to NBA championship. We'll see, but I mean, I'd make enough move, I think, to get the big fish. So I don't know what their plan is. I really hope. I mean, Nene got waived by the Hawks. I really hopefully the Nuggets and Tim Connolly go pick him up and bring him back. Let's bring Nene home. I mean, I enjoyed watching Nene when he was here. Let's bring him on home. You know, if he retires, I retire as a Denver Nuggets. He started here. You know. Switch gears now. Let's talk about the NBA trading deadline. The winners, the Hawks got Clint Capella. Well, you know, they got the Wolves got some value for Robinson Colvin. So the Kings trade. I really don't care what the Kings did. So let's look it up here. The Minnesota Timberwolves got D'Angelo Russell from the Golden State Warriors. Traded to watch out. Maybe the Warriors probably will be back next year with Steph and Klay Thompson coming back from injury. So you know the Warriors will be back. The Warriors are not good. You won the championships. They're not another championships. You had your run. Give it up to somebody else, like the LA Lakers, like the Clippers, like the Denver Nuggets, or like the Milwaukee Bucks. So that's my theory on them. So here we go. So trades went down today. The Clippers got Marcus Morris, and New York gets Mo Harkless and a first-round pick. And then Jerome Robinson going from the Clippers to Washington, and then Isaiah Thomas. But they're going to waive him. So there goes Isaiah Thomas. Another trade was James Enos to the Magic for a second-round pick. Like I said, Jordan McCumber, for Shabazz Napi. Traded Andrew Drummond to Cleveland, which was interesting. We'll go what Cleveland does there. Portland trades Scott LaBeer to Atlanta for cash. Jordan Bell's going to Memphis. Like I said, Golden State Warriors, and then Minnesota made a trade. Dirk Walton Jr. goes to the Hawks, but he got waived, I think. No, Tim Frazier got waived by Detroit. What else? Another trade. Another trade was Memphis and Miami made a trade, two-team trade, as Andre Iguodala goes there. So Miami agreed to trade Justin Winslow and Dante Waiters and James Johnson to Memphis for Andre Iguodala, Solomon Hill, and Jay Crowder. So those are those trades today. So let's see what happens with the rest of the NBA now and how those deals will affect out. Winners, well, I said today in the trade deadline, the winners are the Hawks. Losers, Sacramento Kings. Winners, the Timberwolves. Losers, the Golden State Warriors, because they lost. I guess because you lost Russell. Minnesota really, really wanted him. Winners, the Clippers, because they get that guy can come off the bench, Marcus Morris. Losers, the Memphis Grizzlies, because they got just someone who's 23 years old and under a little problems playmaking, but injuries has hurt his career. Memphis, yay, because they got rid of Iguodala, Crowder. They can do, let's see how Justin Winslow does in Minnesota or Memphis. Mo Harkley is probably a loser because he's going to New York. Nobody wants to play in New York. Andre Iguodala's a winner because he's going to go play for a winner in Miami. Losers is the 2000 free agency. But yeah, anyways, that's the NBA deadline trading. And the winners also is Pat Riley, because Pat Riley. He's going to build that team chips. He's trying to bring another championship to Miami. Try to see if the Denver Nuggets stand up. Oxford and Glenn Robinson traded today, as they will be heading to the Philadelphia Sixers. The Sixers get some help. And the New York Knicks fans, they're losers because they didn't get their sexy pick or get any players or anything like that. Wizards, they're a winner because some stuff they can build around. They got Jerome Robinson, who was a 13th pick draft, and he was the 13th pick in the 2008 draft. They also got but he's got waived. He's going to commit to the Denver Nuggets. Let's talk about the Nuggets, okay? Let's talk about the Nuggets real quick before this end of the show. I got 3 minutes left. About the NBA, let's talk about the Denver Nuggets. Last night was a statement win. The biggest win of the year went to last week against the Milwaukee Bucks. But the Nuggets have been on a roll. If they can keep this up and play what they played last night and build that confidence, like, wow, we can beat anybody in the league. Yeah, you can. When it comes to the bad teams, you don't play to their competition. You're a good team, you go and smack their asses. If the Nuggets play they're playing, if they could do this, I will be we'll be having a party at Pepsi. Along with the Avalanche, I say let's have a party at Pepsi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm all for it. I mean, have the Avalanche and you can celebrate championships. Whenever you party at Pepsi, let's go. But big boost to win. So only 7 players. I mean, this is what really says about the type of team and Jokic stepping up as a superstar. So I'm glad that what the Nuggets did. I got a minute left here. Now with the new guys coming in, we'll see what they can do. I really think the guys who kind of got waived today, probably you should look at that Nuggets. I think you should bring back Nene, just because with Plumlee hurt. Plumlee could be the center, then you need maybe, and so I think you should bring back Nene. You're not going to bring in Desiree Thomas. That ship out, he was here last year, that he really didn't work out. So we'll see. The next episode podcast hopefully will be Friday for WWE after WWE Bell. We'll talk some Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. We'll be calling up Javon. And we'll have another episode that'll be coming up tomorrow. And also Monday we'll recap the XFL first week. And then so we'll also talk Denver Broncos. Because there's never off season for talking to Denver Broncos. I gotta keep up with that. I gotta keep up. I'll come up with my draft board coming up here soon, who I think the Broncos should look at. So stay tuned to the next show. Until then, this has been a really good show. We talk some NBA. We're trying to do some NBA talks here Thursday. We're going to try to get some NBA, some hockey talk here coming up, and then baseball talk. So we just have shows that are going to go probably pretty much every day up until, and so know that April 2nd to the 6th, me and Javon will be in Tampa, so we'll be doing a pre-live show going before the flight, and then we will talk to you when we get there, and hopefully we'll have some WWE superstars coming on. Alright, so that's it. Talk to you later.